Welcome back to my channel. This is Tea Time with Sugar. I'm doing this on April 1st, and I know it's a day late, but I lost part of my voice yesterday, and it would not have been a good video at all. Or maybe it would have been a good video. But today, in the video, you'll see a box. It's a wooden box, and it's decorated. Inside, you're going to see this is a gift set. Now, it was for the holidays, but it was many, many years ago. I've never used it, and so I thought I'd pull this out and go over it with you, and then later on I'll be making some tea and enjoying this. This was a gift from a dear friend of mine, and after a tragedy in our family, she brought this and she said, "I know you love tea, and I want you to enjoy this." This is not sponsored by this company, and it is not sponsored by Neiman Marcus, and that's where this came from. So let's see what's inside this box. I have briefly looked at it, and I'm saying it's been 7 years. So we have packing, and then we have, I'm going to put this down, we have Warming Joy festive teas. Now, as you see, this is completely sealed, but let's open it up and see what's in here. And we have very nice, and I love these tea bags. When I was in Maine, we had these, and it was wonderful. Different types of tea, and there are quite a few of them in here. So, let's see what else is in here. Warming Joy festive teas. We have a very nice tea bag holder. So after you've made your tea, you go ahead and put your tea bag on the side and save it for another day. I'm sorry for the noise. Oop. And we have a lovely tea mug. And what I do is I have this mug. I'll put the tea in there. I'll close it, and as you can see, it has a hole in the top for that little label to come out so it doesn't fall inside your tea mug. This is very comforting. It's going to be a great morning with some festive teas. As I said, I know this is from Christmas, but the different types of tea that are in here, there's rum raisin biscotti, sweet orange spice, harvest apple spice, sweet ginger plum, and winter chai. These are going to be a huge comfort to have a nice warm cup of tea in the morning. I'll be doing this periodically, probably once a month. I'm not really sure if I can find these teas again, and I want to enjoy them. But I'm not actually drinking tea right now, but I thought I'd show you this box with all the special things inside, and also talk about being kind to each other. Be kind to each other every day if possible. Whether it's online, the different platforms, in person, in an email, in a text. Think before you send a message. Think before you respond in a comment or in an email, a text, or even a phone call, which people normally used to call people, but they don't as much. They just text them. To me, it's very impersonal. I want someone to call me. I want to call someone and I want to talk with them. Of course, I was in sales for 30 plus years, well, about 35 years now. And the communication is always better if you speak with someone. But online and on YouTube, it's in the comments. Be kind to people in the comments because you don't know who is looking at this. And you don't want to be looked upon unkind if you put an unkind remark in your comments on a channel. My subscribers and my future subscribers, my subscribers, I have never seen any unkind comments, and I appreciate that so much. I have never seen anything derogatory. Will it come in the future as my channel grows? I'm sure it will. But I'm going to respond with a kind response, or my mother used to say, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So that's what I will do. If I can't say something nice, there'll be no response. But every day during the day, simple things, be kind to people. If you see someone that's struggling opening a door, offer to help. Don't rush up and grab the door, because during these times, it may be considered a sign of aggression, and you don't want that. I always say, could I help you? And they say yes or no, or, oh yeah, please, thank you. Please and thank you is something that I was taught many, many years ago as a child. And it doesn't matter if I'm holding a door for a gentleman, a man, or a woman, or a child. You don't have to be male to hold a door for someone. I've seen my children, and of course they're older now. I've seen my children, and I taught them, you open doors for people. You are a gentleman and a lady, and you make sure that you expect to have someone treat you kindly. And it comes through when you smile at a person and you're kind to them. They're usually kind back to you. It doesn't mean that people don't get irritated and don't get mad. They will. And they'll be unkind to you for no reason. And it could be that they've just had a really bad day and somebody wasn't kind to them. So if you see someone not being kind, you might make a comment if it's in the grocery store. I did the other day. A lady was really irritated, and she was irritated at the cart, like viciously irritated at the grocery cart. I was waiting to get my cart, and she was at the point of cussing at the cart. And I just said, you know, these carts have a mind of their own. And I always tend to forgive inanimate objects because they don't know what they're doing. They can't think. And she turned around and looked at me, and I didn't know what she was going to do. She turned around and looked at me, and she laughed, and she said, you know, these carts are crazy. She said, have a good day. And she walked off. It's kind of like an icebreaker, being kind to people when they're having a bad day. A kind word will go a long way. Keep that in mind today and every day. And I appreciate you stopping by for Tea Time with Sugar. I know I physically did not actually drink tea, but after I get off this video, I will be making my tea in my new mug that I've had for a long time. And I appreciate all my subscribers. All my new subscribers, I welcome them, and I welcome back all my subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and share it with your family and friends. And just think about maybe how you could be kind to someone during the day. Well, I'm so glad you stopped by, and I hope to see you soon.